I've been quite busy lately, especially with a lapse in any real activity since May's Double XP event. But
those are rookie numbers.
Hello there, my name is Ishtari and I wanted to do just that this week. But I'm close to being out on porters and I've got some financial decisions to make. On top of that, I think it's high time I start handling my backlog of clue scrolls. What do I get? Stay tuned to find out. But first, time to ramble for a little bit. I said it a few times while I was doing the Dragonkin task, but Kerapac made me a lot of money. He also gave me a lot of dragonstone. I've already gathered a bunch of gold ore, and I've started turning some of that into ingots, and obviously I've started cutting the dragonstone. But there's one item that's also required, and that would be the energy. I have gathered, as you can probably have just seen, around 40,000 energy myself, but I'm gonna need like 320,000 more. So I've got to make a decision on whether I want to buy that or continue to gather it. Nowadays, about 100 million in energy isn't very much of a concern for me. I can buy that easily, no problem. But an ex-clanmate was telling me about another item that I actually knew about but had forgotten about
because I was so poor and couldn't buy it. So why even bother caring about it?
But I can afford that now as well. It's a little bit more expensive than buying the energy, and truthfully, I can buy both of them together nowadays. So I'm thinking about what I should do exactly. Bought about 150 extra dragonstone to make it an even 3,000. Still haven't exactly made up my mind on what I'm gonna do, but I do have some ideas floating. Quick farm run, but it's been pestering me about the crux equal favors, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up a bunch of hops ones. And I'm doing hops because so this is like the 4th or 5th load that I've done at the Treharn furnace. And it's gonna take a while to get through all these bars, and that's fine. But I think I'm going to go ahead and just buy the energy as well as the brooch, because it's gonna take me like 30 hours to get all the energy I'm gonna need, and I am just not interested in that kind of grind right now. And there are probably better ways of training divination. So I've got some clue scrolls that I can handle to help soften the blow or even get very rich off of. I don't know if I'm going to do those this video or the next video. We'll see. But they're definitely something that I need to do. I've been telling myself that I need to do them a lot recently, so I may as well just do them. It's actually been a little bit since I've done the maze, but it's got a new creature at the center, so I figure I may as well at least do it a little bit. Had 12 basics and an impressive. None of them were all that impressive, just a bunch of random drops. That's why I don't really much care for these events. Part of that is bank space, though. Let's get back to gold. And by gold, I mean stealing from these mausoleums and tombs, because I need to get some spooky points. I haven't been over here much, so I may as well do some while I'm here now, you know? Clanmate recently reminded me that Brighter Shores is coming out soon. So, I'm going to have to check that out. I've been thinking about doing a segment called Elseworlds, based off of the DC branding, or Elseworld, where I play a different game during the segment. Maybe that'll be my first one. We'll see. So I ended up doing 3 bone collections in total, and I don't know, about 12,000 of the rings and a little over 100 of the amulets. Ended up unlocking 3 more titles, but there is still so much more to unlock, and I am not sure if I'm going to even be able to get to all of it, because good God, I've got so many other things I need to be working on as well. Maybe next week, since it'll be the last week, I can just push here. I don't know. I need to figure out the best way of getting tokens. It might just be archaeology. That might be why everybody hangs out by archaeology. Plus you have the chance at the ancient remains as well as the other collection log from it. So maybe that might be the plan. I was wanting to train archaeology not through this event. I don't mind training thieving or even summoning, but yeah, I might have to rethink what I'm doing. I will maybe look into it and then see. But for now, it's time to buy the energy in the brooch. So I got about 6 mil off on the brooch. I already took the money, but there's that. That was a lot of money, and I felt my heart sink into my chest as I did it. But we're going to have to wait on the energy, and it looks like I'm getting a slight deal on this too. I actually bumped it up some, so it might just be returning to base. And I bumped it up because it's going to take a while to buy, so I may as well. Well, if I equip this, I can no longer trade it. And now, back to work I go. I got most of the way through this. Then I had a realization. I could have been using superheat form and using my elven crystal that I spent so much on. Ignore my tree. Made the move here because I'm working on the necklaces, and the bank just so happens to be, I think, the closest to any of these furnaces that I've seen. I see that I still have to do Remains of the Necrolord, and I have to unlock Raziel. But I think I'm going to just focus on Fight Club for now. Maybe while I'm getting the reputation gain, depending on how long that takes, I can focus on doing that. Because I've been told that Raziel is basically as easy as Araxi, except AFKable. So, I'll have to think about it. Because getting those drops would be very nice. Working on getting some urns to fill up the brooch. I'm not going for all 1,000. I've got other things to process outside of this, like finishing up the porters. And I don't want to be here all week. All that nonsense taken care of. Now to work on the porters, actually. Which is a good thing, because I just used the last little bit that I had on a farm run. Haven't gotten a level in a little while either, of any kind. I just noticed that. Part of that's probably because I haven't been too focused on getting levels. But what skilling I have done has just been a bunch of low level crap these past few days. So get a healthy amount of porters, and then I guess I'll go change that, see what I can do. There we go. 114 farming. Had to get that level. Next, I think I'm gonna do some clue scrolls finally. I don't really care for clue scrolls that much. The rewards can be very, very nice, but they are time consuming. Let's start with the easies. I remembered this place after starting the second trail. I guess it's a good thing that I am working on this so that I can unlock all this stuff, because I guess this will make it easier. I don't know. Let's continue. Decided to just go ahead and work on the skills one at a time so that way I didn't underspend on accident. Calculators are usually pretty good, but they have messed up a couple of times, so I just want to be safe. This one's going to go to construction. I've got to do my house because I want to fix up my house, but I need the money for that. I can get a level though. There's 100. And if the math was right, this should be 100 fire making. And it was. There we go. All the treasure trail is done for easies. Let's open the caskets and see what the rewards are. Not too amazing. Reroll tokens are nice though. Okay, that's better. Zamorak robe top. An amulet of magic and black plate legs H4. That's pretty nice. I'm gonna reroll. Yeah, good choice. I'll reroll this one too. Not quite so good, but it gives me collection log stuff at least. Another very crap one. I'll reroll this. Not always good to reroll. Bunch of salvage. Ooh, looks like a couple of big drops in that one. Reroll. Not much better. Alright, that's pretty cool. And a U composite bow, I believe that goes towards fortunate components. Do I reroll? I'll reroll. So I'm not sure if this one is going to give me fortunate components because it's so cheap, but it's there. Ah, yes. Another one for the log. I'll reroll this one. Not much better. And another black crossbow. Not too bad. Oh, wow. That filled up my bank right there. I might break down some of this more expensive stuff for the fortunate components. Haven't decided, but I'm gonna have to decide very quickly because I have a full bank. Cleared out my bank of some junk as well as, well, the junk from those clue scrolls. And I'm keeping hold on the fortunate component giving ones for now. Let's move on to medium clue scrolls, I guess. I only have 10, so let's see what we get. Oh wow, it's been a while since I've been here. Like most older players, I think I probably remember this place more for the training than I do the quest. That took much longer than I thought it would, but we're all done now. Let's see what we get. Nice. I'll re-roll this one, and it was worse. Ooh, that's not bad. Also not bad. Reroll. Slightly better at least. I can take that. I'll re-roll this one though. That's better. Well, looks like I got something from the log. But it doesn't seem to be a fortunate comp. And I'll re-roll this one too. That one is worse. The haul so far. Time to do hard clues. Been kind of busy in my real life since I started these hards, but I'm a little bit over halfway through them. This is a lot of work, but I'm kind of enjoying it. I may end up doing an extra video devoted to this, where I just, every month maybe I just gather a bunch of clue scrolls and throughout the month I work on them and then release it as a video. I don't know. That's just a thought in the back of my head now. Maybe I just let the clue scrolls build up over time and when I decide it's time to go through them, I just make my weekly video be about that and strictly that, but you know, on a week that I'm able to really focus on it. Anyways, let's get to it. That took longer than I expected, and I knew that it would take a long time. But I'm done. Let's see what the rewards are. Composite bow, not bad. Not skipping tickets. Yeah, I'm gonna reroll. Much better, another magic composite bow actually. Oh wow, I got an ancient page and a U composite bow from that one. This one deserves a reroll. Much better. Okay, so we got a rare drop, but I don't think this gets into fortunate components. Same thing here. I'll reroll this one. Not much better. Okay, so we got some Armadillo pages and a U composite bow. I'll re-roll this one. Oh, wow. That's really nice, actually. And then I got an Amulet of Fury in the next casket as well. Wow, those puzzle skipping tickets are very expensive. I guess I'm not the only one that doesn't like them. I think I'll keep this one. Recoup some of my Astros. I'll re-roll. Okay. I got a pirate's hat. Wow. And followed up by crap. I don't want a bunch of salvage, so I'm going to re-roll. Good choice by the looks of it. Cool. Rune plate legs G. H1 rune home. Not bad, not bad. I'll re-roll this one. I don't care for having a bunch of staffs. I've already got too many. Purple fire lighters, but I got a U composite bow too. Oh wow. Blessed Dragonhide Van Braces, Ceratomin. Do I keep it for the star? You know what, I'll keep it for the star. Armadillo Cloak. I will re-roll this one. Zamorak Pages, at least it helps clear out the collection log some. Alright, and this is the very last one, so I'm just going to go ahead and re-roll. And it was a worse one. Oh well, that happens. Oh, I can re-roll again? It's better, but hey, that happens. I'm going to go ahead and sift through all of this and be with you in a little bit. The haul from doing all my easies, mediums, and hards. I could keep them, turn them into fortunate components, start stockpiling those. But I think the money is going to probably help me out just a little bit more, especially since I've invested so much time into this. So, time to sell. I've also got about another 40 or so in non-fortunate component drops that I've just already sold. So they don't all sell immediately, which is fine. I'm in no rush to clear out my bank of them. So what I'll do is I'll just let them sit until they do sell, and then replace as I go, unless I need to buy something. Was really hoping to get a shadow die, you know? 400 mil right there. Although shadow is what I want to dye all my gear, you know, when I get to that level. But I didn't get one, which is fine. It's a new week, which means it's time for me to start making a push on those spooky tokens before it's too late. Done with the Halloween event for today. I think it's time I go on a killing spree. A new target has been acquired. Back here again. As I've been skilling and killing today, I've been getting a refresh on some of these clue scrolls that I just finished up. Oh boy. Not sure when I'll finish off the next set of clue scrolls, the elites and masters. I'm gonna have a busy week coming up, so we'll see. It'll also be a while before I touch clue scrolls again. I want to really amass a large amount and do just like a mega video with it. Because then I can probably unlock like Globetrotter outfit and whatever else there may be. I don't know. But I hope these elites and masters give me some dies. At least one. Also really hoping that Krill hurries up and gives me the last 2 items that I need for the collection log. I don't mind being here and coming and doing the Slayer task here, but he's being stingy as I'm at about the same amount of kills as when I got the Kree collection log, and I was literally just waiting on the pet. I had already completed all the armor, the offhand and main hand crossbows, the buckler, everything, at least once, if not twice by then. And I've gotten, like, just a lot of war priests from this place, and I'm not appreciating it. Honestly, I didn't even get war priests that hour. I am salty as right now. Like, why is my luck so Instead of the luck of the dwarves, I have the luck of the Ishtari, I guess. It's not just Krill, either, to be honest. I've always had pretty poor luck. Krill is just an extension to that, and it's somewhat infuriating that I'm just missing the garb and the pet at nearly 6,000 kills. The pet maybe I can understand, but the garb, come on, man. Give me it. Let's go. Come on, I gotta move on to other things too, you know? I could just kill regular greater demons and get the tasks done quicker. Most of the clue scroll items have sold though. That's good. Bright sides to everything. So continuing last night's complaints, I've gotten the whole entire set of war priests from this guy since I've been here. Actually, it started outside, but I've officially gotten the whole set of war priests this hour. Well, I thought I would get much more done this week, but I guess this will have to be enough. Next video will be focused on pumping those numbers up, XP and GP alike. If you like this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, or I suppose if you feel the opposite, you can do that. While you're down there, why don't you leave me a comment or even